This. Why is that not loading? Yo, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Overlays. This is what I was looking for yesterday. Goal overlays, graphic overlays. Last X overlay. Oh, last follower, last gifter, last subscriber, last superfan. I see you, I see you. Overlay gallery. Interaction slider, Wheel of Fortune, top gifters, top liker. Song requests. We could potentially do that. Coin jar, tiny diny. The fuck is that? What the fuck is a tiny diny? The tiny diny increased the progress. What? What's going on, man? Welcome in. I'm just trying to work out what the fuck is tiny diny. Because it's not, I need to move this over there. My hand is not that long. It's not attached to it. That and that. Cool. Ah, we're in. Oh, that's what we need to do, actually. We need to add a Telegram link to the website. What's going on, YouTube crew? As requested by a couple of people yesterday, I have ramped up the volume slightly on the YouTube stream. So I hope it's about right for what you guys need. Welcome in, welcome in. So let's start taking a look at some of the pairs that we're actually potentially going to trade today. Okay, boys and girls. So going forwards, we are going to be doing some exclusive educational sessions. Some might be here in TikTok, some will be in YouTube, but they're both going to be accessible via the YouTube membership and the TikTok subscription. Okay, that's where it's going to be available. What I might do. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. For some reason, it's not making any noises. Don't know why. It's weird. There's normally like a noise prompt when you get a follow, you know. I appreciate the love. What's the music volume like? I feel like it looks like it's really low on the mixer. It looks really low. Yeah, thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. I sound like I had a lisp then. It's really like it's on 5%. Is that the? Let me check this down a little bit. Okay. Hopefully that's a bit better. It's good. Oh, thank you for the follow, XBR. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Enchanted. Thank you for joining. We're just going to try and pop a little flare here. We've not been very successful with the flares lately. We've been trying to use them, and TikTok's been saying, Too many people are using it. Just like it's doing there. Too many people are using the flare now. Use yours later. Just let me use the flare. Okay, we'll come back to that. Thank you for the follow, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follows and all the love and support. Really, really do appreciate it. Okay, right. First things first. How is everyone on this fine, fine day? I hope you're well. This is the gold chart, and currently we have... I'll show you what we have. So what we're going to start doing is we're going to start... Frickin'... We've had all sorts of technical issues this morning, hence why we're slightly later than we should be. The first problem we had was the cursor wasn't appearing within our virtual screen, but it was in our real screen, which is obviously no good if we're using a headset. So we then had to reset the PC, reset the headset, you know, do all of that stuff. Then we had TikTok saying that the audio wasn't working. It's been an absolute nightmare. But we're here, and we keep it moving. Okay, so what we're doing at the moment is we're tracking the movements here on gold to validate to ourselves where we expect price to go. Nice sunny day today. I know, right? It's beautiful. In reality, it is not so nice. YouTube, welcome in. What's going on, everyone? Big Gabby, welcome. Carl, welcome. Harry, welcome. Must buy now, welcome. Gold, this is gold, yes. So I will put the watermark on. I turned it off yesterday because I was doing a video recording. There you go. Gold, 15 minute. Can you see that? Hopefully you can see that. Okay, so we continue higher from here anyway. I'll mark it up. Okay, that was the previous high. Then we closed above. This is your low point, so we're just going to arc these up here. Okay, so we came bullish after closing above the large high to the left. We then came back down, closed below the last confirmed low prior to the run. Then we've come down again. Okay, we've come down. This was the high. We've closed above that high, meaning this section of price action is bullish, and we followed over into that bullishness since. So since, what time is it? Since 7 a.m., you've been able to trade this bullish. Why you choose gold? We're just going to run through our pairs. So we're just going to run through the pairs that we have, and then we'll look and see if there's any setups on the valid pairs. These are the pairs that we generally choose from, but we tend to sort of just go for the ones at the top here. Sort of GJ up is our normal pairs. So make sure as well, if you haven't already hit that link, the link in the bio, it's got all of the tools that you need to become consistent. You just have to put in a little bit of work. Okay, so we can come down to the 5 minute now. Right, so the 5 minute is showing us the same thing, which is good. This is your 5 minute low, which we are going to label. We will change it actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this, guys, is how to set custom templates. Okay, so this is useful for anyone that has OCD like me. I mean, I don't think I actually have OCD, but anyone that has an OCD cleanliness about their charts, this is how you set templates, and this is how you can have a very nice and simple way of just changing the look of a single element. Okay, so this is the line right here. This is also a bullish movement. This is the 5 minute low. So we want it to say 5 minute low. so we can see it across time frames. So what we're going to do is we're going to set it up how we want it. So we're going to put 5 min. I'll just write 5 minute. We don't need to write 5 minute low. And we'll have it in the center of the line. Okay, and I think I'll make it bold. I prefer it to bold, right? So that's cool. That looks great. So what we're going to do now is we're going to click these 3 little dots, which is your templates, and we're going to click Save Drawing Template As. Then you have a choice to either set it as something new, or you can select one of your pre-existing. You can select one of your pre-existing if you want to change it. For us, we're going to change it from. We'll change it from the daily low. Oh no! Wait. 5 minute low. Okay, yeah. So you'd need to click on one of those other elements to change it if you want to change it. Just lost my 10k funded. That's peak, bro. That's peak. Took me a week to get funded and lost it in a day. Well, it doesn't seem like you're using very good risk on that, really, if you're losing it in a day, no? Obviously, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you're losing it in a day, what were you risking on your trades? Welcome in, everyone. This is your 5 minute low. Okay. I believe we've already had an entry here. That was the high point. That was your low where we ran. That is not a low. This is a low. Right here, this is your next low point, which I believe stays in place. Yo, Sean, appreciate you, bro. You forgot your stop loss. That is very, very unlucky, my friend. Rule number 1, always place your stop loss before you place your TP. Always have an entry with your stop loss in place already. What's going on, brother? How we doing, man? Hope you're good. Trying to use this flare. TikTok's like, sorry, too many people are using it. Well, why give out too many? You know, why give out more than you are going to allow to be used? Makes no sense. Okay, so from this point here and here, these can both be green because this is where we shifted bullish. So for anyone that is interested as to where the entry may have been here, the entry was here. And it's really not a very good trade, but well, I'm not going to say it's not a good trade. It's not the tightest entry, is what I should say, because the entry is right here, or here, either of these. I mean, that area, and then you're targeting the high, which is probably about a 1 to 1.1. It's not really much in terms of the potential return there. Fire, fire. Ugh. Just going to keep spamming it. Okay, so that's moving up towards the target. Looks good. Let's go to our other pairs here. Okay, so we finally had a joining of correlation for the bias on Euro and GU. We finally seen the alignment come back through here. Now the problem we have is the 15 minute is stuck in this very large bullish range. So we either close above this high and then shift below a confirmed low, or we close below this low, which is absolutely miles away. So euro isn't really that useful for us today, but we will come back to that. Worrying about my whole life, won't you? What's going on, solo viewer in YouTube? Big up yourself. Okay, similar story with this. Very similar story with this. So just think about it. What's going on? Welcome in. I see you guys. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so this is one of those pairs where it's showing bearish and we have like a very clear bearish shift. But we still need to confirm that we are actually bearish here because I believe that we might be in a bullish environment. Are we actually getting our music jacked again? Literally the first thing that my partner does is steals my goddamn music. Every day. All good, we'll just have to raw dog it for a little while. I keep saying, oh, I'm gonna get Spotify Duo, and then I forget every single time. Okie dokie, right. This was your low point. This is where we came down lower. So we can change the coloration of that in a second. This and this both want to be red, and then we've got the high point, which is here, which we've now closed above. This is what I was saying earlier. Looks super bearish, but we've actually shifted bullish above this high, which means from this level we would expect price action to continue bullish unless it tells us that it wants to shift. Now, like I've shown you before, you can use the counter bias understanding to take lower risk trades against your higher time frame bias, but the reason we take lower risk is because they are less probable to play out. So it's up to you if you want to go and enter on less probable trades or not. Personally, I prefer just to wait for my bias to align with price action, price action to align with my bias before I try and take any informed decisions. Really, it's not about forcing your bias and direction on the market or trading the direction it's currently in. It's about trading within a probability, and the probability for us is given to us through the data collection that we have already made on our system. So at the moment, our system is not in place. Therefore, we can't trade expecting it to work because we have no data to back up the counter bias environment and trading within that. You, of course, can learn this system here in the live streams and on the YouTube, and you can go and test the theory yourself if you'd like to. Okay, so I'm just going to set some alerts here. Less than. Perfect, so we know if it closes below. We can also do one for the high greater than. That's great. German cat, welcome in. Welcome in, German pussy. Okay, GJ's looking pretty good here. I like the look of this. We took out the low. We came lower. This was your high point. We closed above. That was your low. That's your high. So we're currently in a bullish environment as we've closed above this high. This is your new low. This is your high. So we're tapping into a 15-minute money in, which could act as a good point of validation for potential continuations. So we'll just have this low and this current high. Like here. There we go. Now we can come down to the 5. Now the 5-minute, we came up above this high, closed here, this high, we closed above. That became the high point. We closed above that as well. This becomes your low, which we've now closed below. So based off of the principle here, we're looking for uniform directional movement, and this is not part of that uniform movement because the 5-minute has shifted outside of that movement direction. So we were moving bullish, sorry, and now we started to move bearish. So we're looking for a confirmation of the bullishness within the 5-minute, and we'll look for that through closures above or below certain points. Obviously we're looking for closures above, but we may need to come down lower to have a preferable movement. Now what I mean by that is, if we shift bullish from here, it would mean closing above this high. If we close above this high, we're going to be trading at the high of the actual order flow itself. Instead, we would prefer to see it come down through the lows and then shift higher, giving us a much larger area to capitalize on that potential movement, right? It's not about having, how would I say, satisfaction through trade entry. It's about having satisfaction through the way price is delivering to you. Anyone can enter a trade, but only certain people can wait until their entry is actually given to them. Entering a trade is the easy part. That's what I said before. Entering a trade is the easy part. So we need to make sure that when we do it, we're doing it at the areas that have the highest probability. Patience, exactly. You have to have patience. You have to have a rule set that shows you good results, so then you can ultimately be willing to wait and be patient. Because most of the people that aren't willing to wait or be patient are the people that don't have a consistent rule set. They don't have data to back up what they're doing. They just have made a few trades. They've made some money. Maybe they lost some money, whatever. But they're trading off of hopes and dreams. They're not trading off of probability and consistency. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I don't know why this isn't making noises. Hurry the fuck up. Holy. Okay, well, do we want to work now? Is that... We working? Yeah, cool. Euro USD also bullish on the 5 minute. On the 15 minute, we never closed above that high. This is what we were saying earlier. If we closed above the high, we could have validated it with the low. But we didn't, unfortunately. Let's see if we can get this to work again here. I don't understand what the beef is, TikTok, man. So stupid. Welcome in, everyone, by the way. Aussie. Oh, Aussie's bullish. This looks quite clean. Can't lie. This looks pretty clean. Okay. We closed below the low here. We missed the entry. The entry was at 10:52. That was about an hour ago. The entry was here. We came down. So what happened was we closed below this low. Sorry, this low. We closed below this low, which validated the downside movement. This is on the 1 minute. Then we shifted above the high, which gave us the last down move before the upshift as our entry point. That was what we had, and we've had a beautiful move already. You would be break even if you took this. Now, I believe if LJ is in here, which I don't think he is, he probably would have taken this because he likes AU. So for everyone on TikTok, if you want to go over to the YouTube channel and give us a subscribe on there, you're going to see a lot of long form content over on the old YT. But of course, if you prefer to stay here on TikTok, hit that follow button because we're going to be doing a lot more live content in the future, as well as purely educational based content as well, and some how-to videos. Welcome in, YouTube. YouTube. Honestly, TikTok's a bit of a joke, isn't it? Let's be honest. They're like, here's a flare. Okay, I'll love to use this flare. Oh, too many people are using it. Okay, well, don't give it to me if I can't use it. Stupid. $1.3k, Sean. I appreciate you, man. Big love, bro. It's probably all you, right? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Oi, oi. Yes, Toby, what's going on, my man? Welcome in, brother. Hope you're good, man. This, you know, this song gives me pure beach barbecue summer vibes. Immaculate vibes. Immaculate vibes. I just imagine we're just sunny, got a little bevy, got. Peace out, Sean, brother. Have a great day, man. I will be in touch as well because I've got some information for you, brother. Um, but yeah, I'm getting the vibes from this. So let's summon the summer. Let's summon the summer into fruition. Come on now. Toby, how have you been, brother? Right this second, market is pretty bleak. Is laptop or PC? It's a laptop, brother. It is a hefty gaming laptop, though. To be fair, it's not like Omar. Make sure you hit that follow button, bro. It's not like a Alienware thing. It's like a PC specialist built laptop. Big love, man. Welcome in. I just don't understand the logic of this. Too many creators using a flare now. Use yours later to attract more viewers. What's going on, everyone in YouTube? Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up. Our live stream on YouTube yesterday done pretty good. Done pretty good. Okay, so we can track this for potential entry here. We just need to validate the 5, which is fine because we're coming down lower anyway. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, Ward. Big love, man. Big love and good vibes. So, as I've said before, the link in my bio is where you're going to be able to find all of the things that you are looking for, including your data collection software, including your vetted funded companies, all of the indicators that you can get and use for free, all of the information towards the mentoring education that we offer, and then, of course, the free content, which is on YouTube, where we have hundreds of hours of free educational content, lectures, walkthroughs, recaps, live streams, you name it, it's there. I can trip, bro. Oh, no, no. Limbo. Yeah, when you come to the website, it's going to bring you to... It won't bring you to this. This is the home page. It will bring you to this. So we made a navigation page for all of the social medias, so it's a lot easier for you guys to navigate. LJ, what's going on, my man? LJ, 2 seconds, bro. Let me give you some TTS, my boy. Hold on. Doot's turn into a gun. Hey. What's your username, bro? I'll find out 1 second. It's the same as your display name. Let me see. Thank you for the follow. You sell a course, bro. Got Yamish twice. Want to learn off one more. Just drop me. Well, I mean, actually, if you go to the link in my bio, you can find. I don't offer a course, but I do offer private, tailored mentorship, which, in my opinion, is more efficient than a course. And if you want an honest opinion from someone, LJ in the chat has been mentored by me for a couple of months. He'll tell you if it's worth it or not. He'll say no. He'll say no. It's dog shit. Let's see, what voice do we want? Test that out for us, LJ. Would you, please? I don't think you want that one. Definitely worth the money, TBH. Appreciate you, man. Hell no. English peaceful. I put you on US mail. I don't know what that sounds like. We'll see. Give us a little test one, too. Oh, here you go, actually. What? That's not the same thing, is it? You're not alone. Oh, okay, that's pretty bad. Just broke even. Oh, what trade, bro? Let me see. Actually, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. AU. It's AU. Yep. It's weird, isn't it? It's almost like I taught you the exact system. Strange. Yeah, I literally spoke about this earlier, and I said if LJ was here, he'd probably say he took it because he likes AU, and then here he is, and then break even, he's gone. I don't know if you saw the same setup we had on gold as well. We had a similar setup on gold, but the area is like outlandishly big, up into the highs. It's just not. It's just not the one. Yeah. So Nabs, you're still in here, bro. Make sure you go to the link in my profile, or you can reach out to me directly as well. When you're on the website, guys, you can talk to Orion itself, which is I was just testing it here as well, so don't worry about that. You can talk to Orion itself, which is like an AI model built into the website, or you can use this chat button and you can contact me directly. Contact our head mentor directly. That's me. So if you send a message here, it will come through to me directly. Obviously, you can reach out to me on TikTok or whatever. You can just look here at the stuff that we offer. It's completely up to you, my man. Thank you for the share. Appreciate it. LJ, thank you for the heart, me man. Big love. Yo, what's going on? George, is that you, bro? There's no way this is George in the chat right now. Holy shit. How old are you now? About 21? We need to get on a call, bro. I haven't spoken to you in ages. Hope you're good, man. For anyone that doesn't know, George in the chat over here, he's one of the OG team members at Pip Surfing Society. Pip Surfing Society being our Discord and trading community. Even though Pip Surfing Society is changing slightly, it's still there. It's still the same thing. How's everyone today anyway? Is everyone good? Yes, it worked! Yeah! Woo! As if we're getting excited, one of TikTok's features is actually working. Wow. Right, should we? I know, right? Mm. I think this is the tune that I was enjoying earlier. Can't get enough. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Guys, if you're watching right now and you're not a follower, make sure you hit that follow button. It costs nothing. The worst case scenario is maybe you don't want to follow anymore, so you can just click the unfollow button. But if you do enjoy the live stream in any way, shape, or form, hit that follow button because we go live every single day at 11 a.m. GMT. Let's just send some horse. Gold looks like it's going up to this high now, finally. See if we can get up into here. Can't get enough. Can't get enough. Hour and 12 minutes. Oh, we got a speech. Yeah, there she goes. There she goes. What did you say? I'm getting up there in age. Nice sky lounge. Appreciate you, bro. It's actually vibes. It's vibes. We are in the sky right now. We got a waterfall down here. We got like a couple waterfalls. Waterfall over there. It's vibes. Is this the tune I was playing earlier? No, this is a different song. Same person though. Yes, boys. For people on YouTube, pick up yourselves. Hope everyone is good. Thailand. No, this isn't Thailand. This is an undisclosed location. It's an undisclosed location. At one of Tony Stark's many spare apartments. Hope price doesn't drop from that height. Good one, good one. I like that one. I like that one. So what's everyone got planned for the rest of the week? What's everyone saying? I know LJ right now is looking at this, going, "You, literally, you went break even. Price is like, see you later." Good, 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 good. I'm glad you're well. George, drop me a message on Discord, brother. Let's get on a call. Okay, so we can't do anything on AU. AU is just, it is what it is. Euro, we have a bearish bias on this, so at the moment, that's not something. Yeah, that's it. That is it. So YouTube, I'm sorry that you can't hear the music. If you want to just get a little bit of a taster of the music, you can come over to TikTok if you like. And TikTok, if you don't like the music, for example, and you'd rather have a full screen experience with no music, you can go over to the YouTube. Two different vibes, same stream, same content creator, same good trade, same good education, same insane views. Unbelievable scenes, Jeff. So ready for summer now. So ready for summer. We had like 2 days of sunshine, and I was like, oh yes, it's here. Summer is here. And then it's been raining since. Yeah. So, Can we get any requests for topics to make videos on, please? Look at this. We've got a tier 2 flare, which you have to do a lot of work to get, by the way. It's been running for 7 minutes and it's sent nobody to the live stream. Is that not absurd? I think that's ridiculous. Personally. Flare in use. 0 people joined. TikTok just providing that quality love and content. So, to back up the principles that we were talking about before. Oh, also, LJ, if you haven't already, you can use that 50% code on that. The COT data bias. You'll notice a lot of the time, if we have COT data which is long in favor of our trade, a lot of the time it works better. For example, here you see that the bias is long and our bias is bearish. We don't have that bearish environment, so the COT data is very useful. Very useful. I'm actually tempted to see if I can get this into, or make it into, some form of automated system, or into a bias painting system of some kind. Oh, 1 viewer. Wow. Exactly, bro. Yeah. But the only thing is, it gives more confluence to your bias rather than the setup. It's a bias confluence and an overall directional confluence rather than a entry confluence. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, you know what I mean. Is this that tune that sounds like a carnival? Yeah, I'll skip that one. Burning in my arms. Okay. I don't know about burning in my arms, but does anybody have any pairs I want me to look at? It's here, look. Here, COT data. So you can see when it comes up on here, the COT data indicator. The data is interpreted. Each percentage presents a majority side of interest. Can you play Cops and Robbers? But yeah, we can. Look, it's actually on my here. It's on my light songs. What are you trading? Are these meta glasses? No, not meta glasses. Quest. Make sure you give us a follow, millionaire, if you're not already a follower, bro. I'm gonna pop the chat out. There we go. Who's got a problem? How much they cost? Go and have a look, bro. Depends. There's loads of different. The reason I say go and have a look is because there's like loads of different variations and stuff. B. Oi, oi. Go on then. Who's trying to get wavy? Do you recommend them? Again, bit of a tricky one because I would recommend them to people that maybe want to spice up their trading or but the thing is it's a lot of money to spend if you're just spicing up your trading. How many tabs can you open? Well, I've got 1, 2, and then I've got one behind me, which is the streaming one. Obviously, I'm streaming, so it's slightly different. But if you open, for example, this software here, Overray Desk, you can have, I think, up to 15 or something stupid. Obviously, you need a PC that can handle that, though. You're not going to just be able to do it on a Chromebook, you know what I mean? You are going to need a hefty PC to be able to incorporate your PC actions into your VR. You'll see it, look, constantly popping up here. High computer load detected. I can watch multiple soccer games at once. Yeah. Yeah. For example, you could have... I'm going to try this, but I don't know what it's going to do. There you go, look. So we can have YouTube up. We can watch our own stream. We can watch whatever we want, right? So let's just go to this, right? We can have it playing. Live sports betting. I guess so, yeah. It's a good clear video. We are running this currently at 1080. 260. Pretty sure that's electric, isn't it? But yeah, you can do all sorts of stuff with it. How much you pay for yours? On its own, without any of the accessories, which you will need, by the way, you will need accessories. About 300. Whoa, microphone's gone down. About 300, which isn't too bad, but I mean it's still quite a bit of money just to drop on something. Okay, we have technical difficulties right now. Hold on, boys. Hold on, boys. We got technical issues here. Yeah, sure, mate. No worries. Apologies for the the donking and bonking that's happening right now. My microphone stand decided it didn't want to be on its stand anymore. I need my right controller. Yo, thank you for the share. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Big love. Although I do need to. Let me get rid of this. 1 second, boys. I've got yeah. Cool. Although I do kind of want this. There we go. A little bit closer. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. There we go. We literally just heard this song. Did we not? We definitely did. What was the tune we was listening to earlier? This one. This one. I need to recenter this. There we go. Cool. Alright, let's fuck this off here. What's going on, Barry? Yeah, big up, man. Big up. I'm glad I've been able to help you find something that's unique to you. You enjoy it. You know what I mean? It's the main thing. I purely do it for one, it's a cool environment to be in. Two, it's very engaging for people. And then three, nobody else is doing it. So I've got to set pace. You know what I mean? Let's there we go. That's better. Trading in Minecraft. That's hilarious. Love that. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in YouTube. Welcome in everyone on TikTok. If you're not already hitting that follow button, make sure you have. That's hilarious. Well, we've done it in Vale, haven't we? A couple of times. We go to the shooting range, pull up the trading view chart. I mean, we can still do that, to be fair. Back to gold here. So gold got to the target. The target was this high. We got to the target and then it's come down from there. Which is fine because that's why we aim for these targets, because we know that they can be reactive in terms of short-term price action. And this is a exact example of that. That's why we don't aim for like crazy targets that are all the way up in the highs. We literally aim for the nearest point of relevance. YouTube crew, what's going on? Okay, we've closed above the high here. This is good. This is good because now we can use this low to reference potential shifts to the downside. What did I say? That's 5-minute low. No, that's 15-minute low. Less than. So, also, peoples, we are going to be dropping our first educational video in VR. We're going to be doing it very soon. I'm hoping to record it this afternoon, then get it edited and posted over the weekend. That's what we're hoping for. Where did my phone go? Okay, where the frickin' heck has that gone? Aha. We found it. Okay. Are we feeling the vibes for like the dancey kind of club music or nah? Thanks, mate. Should I do a so look on here, right? You can add overlays. Is it this? No. Set up and options. I think it's overlays. Here, yeah, look, you can add. I could have swore it was on here. Okay. Oh, song requests. There you go, look. On here. Display background cue songs. What is this? What the fuck is that? Why are you trolls? What the fuck is that? Tiny Diny? What is this? Fuck knows. Okay, so song requests. I don't know how to get that into the stream. I believe it's a bit trickier than just having. We've already got this, haven't we? Look at Caden sitting at the top there with 6.5k points. Holy. That boy's on it. Crazy. See? Hell no. What about we listen to the Fellowship of the Rings audiobook? You two house mix. I feel like this isn't house, but you know. Who am I to tell Spotify different? Okay, gold looks like it's slipping back down below the 5-minute low, which is fine because, like I said before, we already hit the target. This is your low point that's going to dictate directional movement on the... Yo, Toby, what's going on, man? I did ask you how you were earlier, Toby, but I think you got kicked out for some reason, brother. Hope you're good. So, yes. Where we sit now... This is your 15-minute low. This is the low that dictates the current directional movement within price. Obviously, there's more factors to it than just Berry Eagle coming up. Oh, you're cool, bro. You're cool. I just thought you got kicked out, Toby. That was all. Hope you're well, man. That's the main thing. Gambling with extra steps. Yeah, it's definitely not gambling with extra steps. Because in gambling, you don't control the probability. You control the probability with trading. In any trades at the moment, no. Nothing at the moment. Go and start doing your own lives too? Nice, bro. Well, let me know because I'll be game to do some co-hosting if you're up for something like that. It is a lot of work though, bro. I will tell you that. It is a lot of work. I'm in EU sales. I'm hoping it sells off. Yeah, we're looking for sales as well. We're just looking for a close below this low. Yeah, you can see we've got an alert on it. We're just looking for the close below on that. Sweet, bro. Yeah, if you drop me a little DM, Toby, because I've got some pretty good framework in place for moving forwards this year. And obviously, depending on what your plans are, etc., we can, maybe interlink some of that stuff. And just so people know what I'm talking about, I'm in talks with somebody at the moment that develops apps for their internal and external codes. So, for example, this trading view here, for example, what we will look to have is we're going to look to create an app that you will download, which means that you don't have to have TradingView open, you don't have to have TradingView Premium, but you can track as many pairs as you want with as many of our indicators as you want. So we're cutting out the fact that you need an expensive subscription to run multiple indicators. So what it allows you to do is we'll be sending prompts through ours to the apps, and all the user needs is an app. That's it. Do you look at COT and seasonality? We've got COT data down here. We use it for our daily bias confirmation. We use the COT data in conjunction with our daily bias indicator, which is up here. Which you can get completely free, by the way. You can get all of these completely free. And then we use that with our order flow and our principles. Welcome in, by the way, TY. Hope you're good, man. Hope everyone in the chat's good. We don't necessarily look at the seasonality of it. Just because in my own experience, I work for an investment firm and they've spent thousands and thousands, probably even millions at this point, researching stuff like that, and nothing's ever really come out of it. The only thing that has come out of it is weekly cot data or bi-weekly, whatever data you're getting, and then higher time frame momentum, which is exactly what we do. That's what we use. Guys, if you are watching in YouTube, make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and double tap on the screen if you are on TikTok. I appreciate all 1 million. Just waiting for a close below here on Euro, and then we'll start looking on the 5. Guys, link is in my bio. If you want to go and get yourself these indicators completely free, you can go and give them a try, see how you like them. If you are a student of mine, reach out to me because I have a 50% off discount code for you. And maybe even if you're not a student of mine and you ask me nicely, I might give you the 50% off. Maybe. If you're lucky. No, I'm joking. If you are a regular viewer here on TikTok, drop me a DM if you do want discount code and I'll sort you out. Obviously, the daily bias indicator is permanently free anyway. Don't need no discount for that. It's permanently free. Okay, this is the low that we're looking to validate the sell side for on GU. If we close below this, that's a win. If we don't close below it, peak times. May I have get that? May I have get that? Drop me a DM, Barry. Drop me a DM, man. Or are you talking about you talking about the discount code or the daily bias indicator? Just go to the link in my bio and you'll find it, man. In the indicator section. Link in my bio, straight to the indicator section, so it will lead you to here. So the link will bring you to this. Okay. Obviously, depending on what you're looking for. Oh, both. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll send you a DM, Barry. Depending on what you're looking for, you can go to your indicators, for example, and you can get the COT data indicator here. You can get the institutional order flow indicator, which is a candlestick overlay. You can get your daily bias indicator. The bundle, obviously, the bundle it's more than one of these, so we don't offer it for free because you can try the others for free individually. And then you've got the money in, money out, which is our core confirmation principle, which you can see. It's exactly what we're showing you right now. Those entry points. Crispy clean. So yeah, you can go and check that out. Obviously, feel free to just have a browse anyway if you want to. Because that's what we're saying. Like, instead of it being a trading view alert, it will be an alert from the Orion app. And then the app will allow you, because this is the problem that some of our users have. They want more indicators on their charts, but they have to have like TradingView Premium, and TradingView Premium is expensive. Like, it's expensive. If you're not like a business person that uses it on a daily basis or uses it for more than just trading, it's a lot of money to drop on a subscription. It's like £50-60 a month, I think, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. I know that when the invoice comes out, for me to have the TradingView subscription that I have is £700 a year. So once a year, I just pay £700, and then you get it as you need it. But it's such an extortionate amount of money for it to come out all in one go, especially for just like a standard person that trades here and there. Come on, Euro. Let's see it. 200 a month. Okay, we don't have ultimate. We've got premium. Yeah, so the one that I'm talking about is, how can we take a look at this? Explore our plans. There we go. EU buy or sell New York. We don't make plans for like predicting price. We're not price predictors. We're price followers. We react to what price shows us. So in terms of you asking if it's bearish or bullish during New York, I can't say, because we could shift our bias right here and be bearish now within our rule sets, but we could mess around here and then shift and go bearish before Asia and not do anything during New York. It's a very subjective question. The question you should be asking is, what rule sets do you use to find your entries, and what are the criteria that price needs to fall into for you to actually trade it? Because what we don't want to do, and this is something that this goes for everyone in the chat, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on TikTok, if you spend your time making predictions as to what price will do, you will spend a lot of your time wasting time trying to predict what something is going to do, rather than waiting for it to do something and then just trade with it. Yeah. So don't predict what it's going to do. It doesn't matter what it's going to do. Have an idea of what direction you'd like to trade price in, and then if it starts to shift into that narrative, you can trade it. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm not sure why Conor McGregor got cut off there. Weird. Yeah, this is like before and after, and the money in, money out. Clean. Also, you can go and look at our you can look at the Trustpilot score that we have here. We got some very good reviews, which I'm very, very happy about. Thank you for everybody that's left a review. Lots and lots and lots. You can go and look at that. Going all the way back to 2023. I mean, we've got even more. Let's see. What's the furthest one we've got? 2023. April 2023. It's pretty good. What's the best one? Money in, money out? It depends, really. That's quite a subjective question, Barry, because let me walk you through the indicators themselves and you can get an idea of what they do and how they work. I mean, for scalping and stuff like that, the money in, money out is unmatched. Like, it's unmatched. You just can't. For example, here, created the area, price comes back into it, we get a beautiful scalp away. Awesome. Price creates the area, almost taps in, goes long. Creates the area, price comes back to it, goes long. Here you get a micro scalp off of that sell. Obviously, there's areas like this where it does nothing and it does nothing. That's going to happen. But it's about the confirmation and the way you apply it to your entry model. So this is what we have. We have the... Let me just close all of these off. We've got a lot of stuff in the works here that you shouldn't be seeing. So we've got the money in, money out. Money in, money out highlights the key points where price action is shifting in a way that it tells us Institute is likely involved. Of course, on its own, if you just chuck it on your chart, there's going to be times when it offers something, there's going to be times when it doesn't. But it should be used in confluence and in conjunction with the elements that you already use. Or you can use it in a fractal basis and apply it like that. It also has the ability to have alerts here. Sorry. So you can set money in created, money out created, area contacted, money out contacted. So the idea of that is that you incorporate it into your system. For example, then what you can do is you can say to yourself, well, I know what I want to see, but I also want to have a money out or a money in, for example. So you can then set an alert for a money in, let's say. So we'll say money in created, set the alert. Then you can go off and go about your day. And until you get an alert that says money in created, you know that you haven't filled all of your criteria to go long or short or whatever you're trying to do. So it gives you that freedom to reduce your chart time. And this is what I said in one of the latest videos on how to use our indicators, is they shouldn't be used to make you more fixated on price. They should be used to alleviate the load of analysing the charts and being able to automate a level of that analysis to give yourself more freedom. Because at the end of the day, most people get into trading to have financial freedom and time freedom. Having an automated analytic indicator is going to give you more time freedom. It's not about being a trader and just becoming financially free and just becoming time free. It's about slowly, over time, gaining more capital to become financially free, gaining more free time to become more free in terms of your work, and then slowly building up to the point where you have a well-oiled machine that provides you with financial freedom and time freedom. That's the way that we really push these indicators to be used. So the money in, money out is going to be highlighting those areas. Again, it's a good one, but it needs to be used in conjunction with a system. It's just like all of them. Then if I turn this off, we also have the order flow indicator. Now the order flow indicator highlights candles that have more order flow, more DOM interaction, more vector and more delta within the actual order flow itself. And the reason I say order flow is because it's dictated by what broker you use. But the areas that have the darkest candles have the highest probability for price to react, or an area that's given within there to be valid, or if you're trying to enter on a lower time frame, it validates that entry by giving you the visual cue. For example, here, if you were looking at that as an order block, it becomes a very useful order block because it's got a very high volume surrounding it. So we come down to where it contacts and a beautiful drop comes away from it. Exactly the same as this high area here. We play it down as well. Price begins to play away again. You can use this in line with liquidity sweeps, in line with support resistance, in line with order flow switches, in line with the money in, money out, in line with any elements that you already use to give more probability to the areas that you're looking at. We also have the daily bias, which is going to tell you at 10 p.m. every day what your daily bias is. So you aren't going to come to the chart and it was bullish half hour ago, now it's bearish. This is your bias for the day. You can send, and thank you for the follow, by the way. You can set it up here. I'll show you actually in the Discord. So you can set it up here to send an alert, okay? And it will just be any function. There's no option for it, and it doesn't matter what time frame you choose to use it on. Every day at 10 p.m. it will send you an alert if the bias changes. So if the bias doesn't change and it's bullish and then it continues to be bullish, it won't send you an alert because it doesn't need to. It's only going to send you an alert if the bias changes. So you will always be in tune with what your pairs are doing. I mean, let's be honest, most people maybe have, 4 pairs they trade? So you will know exactly what direction those pairs are traveling in for tomorrow's trading session without even looking, or what direction you want to trade them in without even looking. Hurry up, please. Why is this going so slow? Well, thank you. We got some owls here. LJ's owls. That's my setup at my office. Vibes. Yes. So here, this is what I was going to show you. These, right? Look, it tells you every single day: bias bullish, bias bearish, bullish. Oh no, I think this is the one that's set to do it every day. Bearish, bullish. And again, you can see within the pricing each one what you'd expect price to do for those days. This is like way back in February, so we're it's February 27th, 2nd, 3rd. Yeah. So again here, look, tells us to go bearish. Well, I mean, look at the price from here, like 5.5, 4.8, 4.8, 4, 3. So very progressive in the way that it delivers. Um, it does it on every pair. You can set it to whatever pairs you want. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So yeah, give them a little try. It's the best thing to do. And then we have the COT data as well, which gives you direct COT data to your chart for each currency. So it's going to tell you the percentage of long positions that Institute hold, the percentage of short positions or whatever they are, for example. So you see here, they're holding 53% shorts on USD. So it means you're more likely to see the USD continue to be shorted. And they're holding 68% on Euro longs. So they're more likely to see bullish price action here rather than bearish price action. And the actual chart itself is very good at showing that. It shows exactly that. A lot of the time, if our bias and our COT data don't align, the setups don't work as well. Not always, but a lot of the time. It's used in conjunction. So here, look, our bias is bearish. COT data is telling us that we're bullish. Price action is bullish. So what we're going to do is we're going to formulate this COT data indicator into an interactive indicator which will align with the daily bias indicator. It's going to be like the daily bias V2. Right, I've got a phone call, guys. 1 second. This is a quest 3, mate. Boys, I've got to go and help the missus carry some stuff up the stairs, so I'll be back in 2. Just give me 2 minutes and I'll be back. Yo. Yo, we're back. What's good? Uh, yo. What we saying? Not much. Where is this dude trading from? I'm trading from Tony Stark's mansion, brother. Goo. Goo looking good. Goo looking good. Let's have a look. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Who have we got in the chat right now? Obviously, LJ. Barry, what's going on, man? Lunga, welcome. FX Landlord, Killer. Ollie. Chatty, Carlson. Sela? I don't know how to read. I'm not very good at reading, so. DFabby. Smiley. Dorka. We're just going to go with that. SK, what's going on? Jenny and Expafil and Bun, welcome in. Welcome in. This looks good too. Let's go GU then. It's good having LJ in my stream because if I'm not looking at it, he is. It's like having an extra pair of eyes. And I don't even have to question it because I know that he's using the exact same rules as me. Yeah, it's good. It's like having my own. I feel like Santa. I've got. This is true. I feel like Santa. I've got my own little helper. YouTube crew, what's happening? Hope everyone's good. Sitting around thinking about you lately. So we're going to aim to do 2 hours today. Just like we did yesterday. True. What, as in Euro and GU? We can just do this. Don't know what the fuck these are. What is that? Imbalance detector? Good lord. Yeah. Oi. Wait, what? That's not the right code. That is not the right code. Yeah, so we're going to look at both. So this is your 5 minute on. I'll tell you what I might do actually. I might just completely raw that one. Yeah, so if you want to know how to do that, Liam, it's just that up there, that little square. You click it and you can pick. I mean, I don't know how many you can pick because of your subscription plan or whatever, but I can pick a ridiculous amount of different date range. So sync. Yeah, you can. You should be able to, unless it's not part of like a basic subscription or something. I don't know. Thank you for the share, bro. I appreciate it. Oh, that's peak, man. Well, don't worry. You can just look at my chart. I mean, we can hit up some crazy, like, look at this. $12. It's literally loading. It's taking that long. Watch, this is about to crash my shit. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Oops. Oops. Oh. Eh? Several charts per tab. Your plan has 8 charts per tab limit. You need to upgrade. I'm paying, like, upgrade from premium to ultimate. They're actually piss takers, mate. I mean, we don't need that anyway. I was just showing you for the sake of it. You know, I have seen quite a few streams that have thousands of people in, and they're like the biggest bullshit streams you've ever seen in your life. They're literally just like tons of charts. Yeah, that's what I mean. They're just tons of charts. Half the stuff you can't read or see what it is, so it's like it's just stuff on the screen to show stuff on the screen, you know? But people eat it up. It's crazy. Guys, if you haven't already hit that follow button, make sure you do. If you are watching this right now, hit that follow button. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Drop us a comment once we... Yo, YouTube, thank you for the subscribe. Role playing, yeah, I know, right? Alert box. I think we need... Is this the alert box? Okay, I think we need the... Do you do ones-to-ones then? Yes, Barry, yeah. I do indeed. LJ is a one-to-one student of mine. He's in here. He's a one-to-one student of mine. Very, very consistent trader. Let's get this over to GU. And I've said this before. I do not tell my students to say anything. They choose to say what they choose to say. It's up to them. No paid promotions or anything like that. Where's my goddamn cursor? There. How do I get your one-to-one? If you go to the link in the bio, you can go to mentorship section on there. And you can either purchase directly or you can open a chat from the website and we can arrange a free call. That's something I need to do, actually. I need to add in a call tab option into the link in my bio. LJ, how many pairs you trading now? Because I know we spoke the other day about... Right, I want to change this to Euro. Thank you. About your amount of pairs and how many pairs you were going to possibly trade. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, so if you just go to the website, Barry, and just hit that little button in the bottom right and just send me a message. It will come through to my phone. Or you can just message me here on TikTok. It's completely up to you. But TikTok obviously is TikTok. So, you know, it's more secure and safe to do it through an external. Yes. Yeah. And that was something that we spoke about as well, didn't we? Because you're then allowing yourself to be able to trade more with the same risk profile. More entries, more pairs, less risk, same account. And psychology-wise, it's probably better for you in that sense as well. Is that the amount of risk you use per trade? 100% margin. Okay, Euros actually. So it came down bearish on the 15-minute. It came down bearish on the 15-minute. So 15-minute is bearish. We can change this here. This is your high. And the low was taken there. So it now. There we go. Now we have a new low point, right? On the 5-minute, we shifted above the previous high. So if you look at what we did here, we had the high, price closed above. This was your low. We didn't close below until here. We were bearish. We closed below again. Now we've come above the high, which has changed the 5-minute to bullish. Whether it's done the same thing on British pound or not, I don't know. We shall look. Looks like it could be doing the same thing. So we'll find out. We'll find out. If it closes above, it's going to invalidate the idea of selling, because we will have counter confluence essentially. We're looking for 3 time frames to give us confirmation of direction. If we only have 2 of the time frames, that's not free, is it? So it means we're not going to trade them. And yes, there are going to be times when you will have a setup come in, and we do have 8 minutes till some high impact news as well, just so you guys know, and 20 minutes till the ECB starts yapping their mouth. Yappa, yappa, yappa. Literally. I mean, we could potentially tune into the speech, but yeah, long day. It's one of those days where it's just not really like moving crazy good in our favor, but it's also not moving bad. It's one of those days where we're not really seeing much, but we're also seeing a lot, you know? We're not seeing much that we can use, but we are seeing quite a lot happen. Is Wednesday a Wednesdays of trading? Josh, what's going on, brother? No, we don't need silver cells. Josh, where you been, man? I've tried to DM you, bro. Tried to DM you. No, we don't want to sell it, bro. It's going to go up. It's going to go up. Trust me, daddy. I hate Wednesdays. Yeah, I get that, man. Josh, dude. All good, man. Let's get on a call at some point, man, because I have some very big things coming, dude. After this live stream, I'm going on a call with a dev. Nice. Love that. Yeah, I'm going on a call with a developer, and we're pretty much going to make something that I don't believe has been created. Hopefully me as well. Yeah, we can arrange a call, brother. We can arrange a call. I'm not sure if it will be today or not. Sounds interesting. Yes, it will be interesting. I mean, I can pretty much tell you the basis of what it is without telling you exactly what it is. We'll definitely get on a call, Barry. We'll definitely get on a call. We just need to arrange a time, that's all. So, TradingView offers the ability to have loads of indicators on your chart, right? But you have to pay an extortionate amount of money for that to happen. So, here's the idea. Formulate an app, little square little app, which has a full library of accessible indicators that you can obviously purchase or upgrade, whatever you want within the app. And then you get live market alerts for the pairs that you choose. But what happens is you don't have to pay for the TradingView subscription because we will API link our charts to the app. Scan the charts you post and applies them. No. So it's an app you'll have on your phone, or you can get it on PC, whatever, and it will give you alerts from as many indicators as you want, on as many pairs as you want. But what you don't have to do is pay for the crazy priced premium price package of TradingView. Can see that being very sought after. Yeah. Easy to develop. Hopefully, I'm getting on the call with a dev after this, so we'll find out. I think it should be because it's mainly API. And I've said this before, look, if you look here, this is my daily bias indicator. It sends an alert to the channel every day. So anyone that follows the channel knows exactly what the bias is every single day. YouTube crew, hope everyone's well. Another 10 minutes left of the stream. Yo, thank you for the heart, man. I appreciate the love, man. Appreciate it. The heart me's do help a lot, so thank you for that. Pretty sure I've heard this song already today, no? Yeah. I was just going through our Trustpilot as well. There's some good Trustpilot reviews on there. So many. Also, like I said, if you want to ask any questions to the AI here, we have an Orion bot, which is here. So I ask it anything you like. And this side, that gives you contact to me directly. GU has shifted against us. So unless we see a shift back into that bearish directional move, I'm not expecting anything to play out here. 1 minute till news. We'll see. What direction do we believe price is going to go in with this news here? Can we get an up or a down in chat, depending on what your bias is, or sideways? $54 seconds for this. Price action is currently in a bullish condition within the 5 minute. If we close below this low, it will be in a bearish condition again. A backflip, or like this. Yo, Andre, what's going on? Good to see you back on YouTube. Brother, we've been live on YouTube a lot. We've been going live on YouTube every single day at 11 a.m. Just the same as TikTok. 20 seconds. Here we come. 10 seconds. Yeah. He's going to have a back test. Okay. It done nothing. It done nothing. Better than expected. Quite a lot better than expected, actually. Well, there you go. The probably most anticlimactic news event I've seen. Right, another 5 minutes left of the stream. So that means if you haven't already hit that follow button, you need to. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button on YouTube, you need to. Or else you won't know when I'm going to be live again. Well, you will, 11 o'clock every morning. But you won't be notified when I'm going to go live. And you won't see any of my videos. So sad times. So you need to make sure that you do hit that follow button. And, of course, you hit that like button. If you want to join the fan club by sending a little heart me, you can. That, again, is going to give you extra perks here in the chat. Apart from that, I don't really have much else to sort of plug you guys. I mean, link in the bio for all the good stuff outside of these streams, including the Discord, which is free. And if you want to collect data on your system and you want to back test and you want to trade off of data rather than hopes and dreams, you need FX Replay, and you can find that in the bio as well. Mac, thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I just realised this has been on 4% the whole time. Is it too loud? Bit late now. It's fucking near the end of the stream. Berry, send me a DM, bro. If you haven't already, send me a DM. Or reach out through the website. Ooh, nobody knows. Thank you for the likes, Maria. Appreciate it. Oh, I see you. I see you. I think. Yes, I've got you, mate. I see you, Barry. Don't worry. Okay, everybody. I think we are going to wrap the stream up there. You guys know what we're looking at. You know what we're looking for. You know what the rules are. You know where all the links and things that you could possibly want are. So all you need to do now is put your foot down and actually move forwards with it. Remember, the best time to start was 10 years ago, but the second best time to start is now. So you either sit stagnant or you make a push and you change your outcome. I'm not here to sugarcoat things for you. I'm here to show you the realistic way of trading. My students will reverb that. I don't need to tell you how much money I make. I literally can just tell you, ask my students. And you could be one of those students reverbing that same message. So I'll see you all very, very soon. If you haven't already hit the link in the bio, make sure you do. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace and love. Have an amazing rest of your day. Goodbye for now. See ya. Superfan KB. Yo, KB, where you been, brother? Holy. Welcome in. And goodbye. See you in a bit, boys. YouTube. Peace and love to every single one of you. I appreciate you all. I'll see you all very soon. Link is in the bio, or link is in the description, and subscribe button is there if you want to know when